Okay, so today we're going to be making a pear and kale green shake. Kale, of course, which is right here, it's been washed and cut, is extremely highly nutritious. Calorie per calorie is probably the most nutritionally dense of the leafy greens. So it's always good if you want to use as much as you can because it adds a tremendous amount of nutrition. The fruit as well, of course, but there's a lot more sugar. So I'm going to start this off by just tossing in banana. And bananas are, as I was saying, fairly high in sugar, but also, of course, potassium, which is great. Put that in there. And I've got 2 cream pears here, and I'm actually just going to quarter them, and I'm just going to toss the whole thing in with the core, because there is some nutrition in those seeds. You can decore it if you want. You might not like the texture that the core puts into the shake, but I like to put everything in, just keep all the nutrition I can. So we'll do that again here. Toss that in. Frozen raspberries, I've got a cup. Raspberries, super high in antioxidants, very flavorful, lots of fiber as well. Not as sugary as some other fruit. I like to keep them frozen because it adds obviously coolness to the shake, a little bit more palatable. And I'm just going to toss some water in here as well just to help it blend. And I'll just get that started before we toss in the kale. That blended fairly easily. Usually helpful to put the kale in after because it is pretty coarse and fibrous. It can sometimes affect the blender if you don't have a really powerful one. So we'll toss that kale in. And I'm also going to put in some hemp seed. These have been shelled. Hemp seed is loaded with essential fatty acids, super healthy, a lot of protein as well. They are fairly calorically dense, so if you are on a bit of a caloric deficit, you want to maybe watch your intake of those. But they add a bit of a nutty flavor to it. I'm also going to add green tea matcha, which is basically highly condensed green tea. You can get these in pretty much any health food store. It's extremely antioxidant dense, as well as it adds a bit of flavor. If you've ever had green tea ice cream, tastes kind of like that. So let's dump a little bit of that in there. And I'll just proceed to blend this. Okay, so now you have this disgusting looking concoction, but extremely healthy, and it actually tastes good as well. Now it's important when you make green shakes to chew them, even though it's in a liquid-like form. The reason being is to release enzymes that help with the digestion. If you just chug it back without chewing it and releasing those enzymes, you can end up having a little bit of bloat and gas, which is obviously uncomfortable. So let's give it a try. Not bad. You might find it not that sweet. To deal with that, of course, you can either add some more bananas. Bananas really come out with the green shakes just because they're so sugary. More raspberries to cool it, which of course will dull the flavor. And you can also use stevia, which I've got up in here. It's pretty much calorie free, and that adds a lot of flavor. Some people don't like the taste of stevia. You can also use agave or honey for that matter. But all right, hope you enjoy the shake.